Personally, through my life, I have owned and reviewed a lot of these jump starter slash air compressor slash flashlight slash slap your mama, do everything for you, little gizmo gadgets, right? And this brand, Luckfire, right here, probably noticed that I did a lot of going through and a lot of looking at a lot of their competitors out there. And they said, hey, we want to be in the mix. So we want you to take a look at ours and tell us what you think. Now, the first thing that really impressed me or caught my attention when they said, hey, tell us what you think, is I have actually never seen a jump starter slash air compressor win so many awards that they're bragging about it, right? And so I thought, hey, that caught my attention. What are they winning the awards for? Fastest air compressor? No. Jump start a truck, diesel engine, and automobile and lawnmower? No. There's a lot of things that can do that as well. So that kind of caught my attention, piqued my curiosity. What are they winning awards for? Just take a look at it. In 2025, they won the Berlin Design Award. They won a New York Award, French Award, right? This little guy right here doesn't just start your car. It can bring a dead battery back to life. Plus, it knows that most new vehicles nowadays have all those computer parts, right? Remember when we were kids and you're riding in, you didn't have seat belts, you didn't have AC, you didn't have any of that stuff. Nowadays, you have computers that tells computers that tell computers how comfortable you are, how much seat cushion you need, how much air pressure you need. You got computers everywhere. Well, this little thing knows that and understands that there's computers. And it knows that if it gives that battery too much power or not enough power, that's not going to be good for that battery, right? Too much power is going to fry what those ECUs are, or electric command units. And then you can end up not only with a dead battery, but you can end up having to replace computer parts, which really is not fun. So this, right out of the gate, this is going to protect your electrical systems. That's what they won the award for. So I'm like, all right, you got my attention. Now let's go see if it can actually do what it says it can do. Compressed air, how fast it can put air in your tire when it's flat or low. So we're gonna go 10 PSI. I've tested a few others and been right in the neighborhood of like 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 4 minutes to go 10 PSI. We're gonna see how this one and this one compares. If it compares to that or not, we're gonna test that out. And then we're gonna see how many amps it's gonna push into your battery. And let's hook this up to the battery and see how much power it's actually kicking in. Make sure it's going to jumpstart a diesel battery. Now, I'm going to take on a tour of this really quick. To get it to turn on, you just have to press and hold. Once you press and hold that, you press your menu button. It's going to give you a car, it's going to give you a motorcycle, a bicycle, and a sports ball, and then other. Now, with the diesel tires, it's going to go a little higher into the higher PSIs. I usually rock about 70 to 80, somewhere in there with the diesel tires. This can go up to 150 on the PSI. It's going to take a lot longer to get to those higher PSIs, but it can do that. And so that's great for if you have a diesel or those high PSI tires. To jumpstart the engine, you're just going to take this attachment right here and you're just going to plug that in right there. Once it's plugged in, it'll automatically know that, hey, it's in jump start mode. You have a flashlight button right here, so you can turn that flashlight on. Now it is 600 lumens, and it's not gonna be weak. It's not gonna blind you either, but it's gonna be enough for roadside assistance if you need to change a flat tire in the dark, or you need to let oncoming traffic know with an SOS light, hey buddy, we're on the road, we need some roadside assistance help. And then you have a slow flash and a fast flash, and then it's basically all-in-one encompassing unit. But you know what? If you don't need it for emergency assistance, you can also use it for a USB or charger, right? So this is a power bank that you can take camping with you. So this is definitely something I would leave in the truck, leave in the car. If you have a dead battery, now it's not gonna charge your whole home if the zombie apocalypse happens, but you are gonna get your gadgets, your gizmos, your phones, all that kind of stuff charged with a 60 watt. You know, that means it's gonna charge it quite a bit before you run out of battery power. So again, multiple functions, multiple uses, and not just for emergency roadside, but I would leave it in the truck because you never want to have it. You never want to need to have it and then you don't have it there. So I definitely leave it in the truck. All right, let's take a look. Let's put these in here really quick. Connect your negative terminal right here and our positive. Here, automatically it knows that it's ready to go and it is pushing juice in already. You can hear it clicking. So I want to just show you that. And as far as volts goes, get that kicking. Here we go. All right, Oh my, we're rocking 15. That is enough to wake a dead battery. We're rocking 15. That is more than enough to start a truck, a diesel truck at 15. It just keeps charging and you don't want to overcharge. So I'm going to pull these off, or we're going to stop that because I don't want an overcharge. But yeah, it definitely is going to give enough juice to charge that battery up to the point where you get those cranking amps. If that, the thing that I sincerely like and love about this the most is the fact that it can actually wake a dead battery that's completely zero, get you enough juice to get you out of the situation that you're in, right? You don't want to be on the side of the road somewhere with a flat tire or a dead battery, because that situation can go from bad to worse really quick. So something like this is going to help you to not only avoid those situations, but get you back on the road as quickly as possible. All right, so we're going to take this up to 70. We're going to go up 5 PSI. That should kick on here. We're sitting at 65. We're going to go to 70, and we're going to time it to see how long that's going to take. So as soon as this kicks on, all right, here we go. Let's get this done. I think you just press it. So like I said before, a lot of other pumps for 5 PSI landed in that 3 to 4 minute range, 8 to 9 to go to 10. So we're gonna see where this lands, anywhere in that 2 to 3 minute mark. That's gonna put it right on point with a lot of the other ones that I tested, but this gives you, that's looking pretty good already. That's pretty fast. This gives you the ability to monitor your battery so that it protects your electrical components. So let's see here. We're almost a minute in and about a 1.5 away. All right. That right there is a record. I've tested a lot of these pumps, but right here, it is a record for 1 minute, 26 seconds. I shut it off right when it shut off at 70. So 5 PSI. Now again, you're not taking a car to 70 PSI. You're taking a truck to 70 PSI. So it's gonna do your truck, it's gonna do your car. Your car's gonna sit maybe 30, 35, 40, somewhere in there, depending on your vehicle. But it did it in a minute and a half, 5 PSI. So, and when you get in the higher ranges, it just takes a lot longer to hit those. So I am super, super impressed with the air compressor, super impressed with the jump starter. Gives you enough battery in here that you can probably do multiple tires if you need to. Hopefully you're not in a multiple tire situation, but if you are, it could probably do that. Now I'm beginning to see why it won all those awards. I think this one just made a really strong case for this being my personal one that I'm going to throw on the truck for sure.